Hello, everyone. So I'm hearing that I'm seeing some reports out there that there's a particular senator, I think Senator Ned Woko. That's the report I'm saying that he wants to push for a bill for citizens to be able to carry arms and all of that. So there are some mixed reactions. Some people are supporting that. Some people aren't. Honestly, I'm one of those persons that is not in support of that. This thing that civilians, Nigeria should, everybody should be able to carry arms and buy arms. There will no longer be fist fight. It will not be gun fight. You see the one that two people I see one recent this thing that is happening where people will just be hitting their cars. Maybe somebody they scratch each other's car or hit each other a little bit. The next thing they come out and they will breaking each other. What we will see is that people will just carry guns out and just start shooting. You understand? What needs to happen from my own point of view is the fact that security needs to be decentralized. The security architecture of Nigeria is at only one level. It's under this commander in chief, and that's it. If it doesn't come from there, every order has to come from Abuja. Why? We need to have state policing, rearmed state policing. We need to decentralize. We need to have local government policing. We need to have that. I think that's all, like in the America they have like sheriffs and all of that. We need to, because we see what we have right now. Vigilantes in most places, vigilantes are doing much more than the police because they have an understanding of the terrain. They know who is who. Most times what we have is that you bring in some military people, security agents who don't even know the terrain. Some of them don't even know the language, and you want them to secure. You can't do that. Securing lives is an art. It's a science and an art. You have to know a lot. There are a lot of nuances that you must know. There are some things that, people who are local, when some things happen, they will tell you, is this, there. Because of why? They've known the history, they can predict, they can analyze and say, okay, this thing looks familiar with what can happen. But for somebody who, like, you are a stranger in that place, you don't know anything, you will not know what is going on. So when they bring in all of these security agents who are unfamiliar with terrain, unfamiliar with the nuances, unfamiliar with the culture, unfamiliar with the language, and how do you expect them to really be able to secure lives and property? How do you expect them to be able to get intelligence? How do you expect people to open up to them and give them that whole intelligence? Because for there to be intelligence gathering, intelligence gathering also is an art. It's something that people have to trust you, and you have to know how to get those messages, those information that you need to get. So for me personally, I think what we need to first of all be talking about is that states should be able to arm themselves. States, so instead of, we don't not to go and get non-state actors now or individuals carrying this thing, it's going to be, let states be able to arm themselves. Let states be able to secure also the lives and properties of their people, while there's an additional, like the federal might from the federal government. So that's like an elite, kind of more elite force. The federal one and the state ones are the ones, taking care, ensuring that the security of lives and property. That for me, it's a whole lot better than for us to say that, oh, we're going to put arms in the hands of individuals. By the way, one of the things also, when people, I know for a long time people romanticize this idea of, oh, we're going to carry guns. As a normal citizen, you're not going to be walking up and down with gun. Even if you're walking up and down with gun, most time you're not ready. The person that is coming to commit crime is different. He knows, he's already prepared, it's already targeting you. So as much as, yes, it's in book or in theory, it's such a good idea to carry arms and be able to fight anybody coming, but it's not that simple in reality. You understand? Yes, for example, you have guns in your house, and then somebody comes into your house, you're able to go and carry those guns and fight them off, like armed robbers and stuff like that. That's a bit of a different thing, right? But it's not like this one that is, people just think that, oh, you'll not be walking up, and what we'll have if you're not careful will be more crime, will be more people actually offing themselves, because now any small thing, everybody get gun, back back back. Like that's what they were doing. But I think we really need to sort of like begin to focus on how do we get states? For example, Plateau State, police states should have their own police, should have their own SWAT and all of that, that will really be able to fight all of that. And then all the security votes that they get, then they can now use that money to secure, to arm and all of this, the security agents, the policing and all of that. And then we would also be able to make demands on different respective states governors on how, why is it that they are not protecting the lives and properties of the citizens, rather than just waiting and always call it a commander-in-chief. And sadly, as we have it in Nigeria now, we don't have a commander-in-chief. What we have is a certificate forger in chief.